What's poppin', YouTube family? It's your girl SHOtheOT, your fave occupational therapist, here to help you and others live their best lives. Let's get started.
Bye.
Hey y'all, welcome to my new series that I'm titling Questions That Need Answers. Y'all have been putting out questions that in my comment section, and sometimes I respond to y'all in the comment section, and sometimes I just don't got the time or energy to get back to y'all. So what I decided to do is to screenshot y'all's questions and then just respond to them in a video, so that way if I'm sharing knowledge with you, I can share knowledge with everyone. Okay, today's question comes from Marvinessa. I'm gonna be looking down reading because baby I can't remember nothing. Marvinessa says, I am interested in this field. What's the average salary you make? So this sparked a good idea for me where I can just go and research and find the average salaries for each state in the US, because that's where I live. I live in the US. So I thought, like, why don't I just go look at the average salaries for the US? Now, so I'm gonna break it down into chunks, like above 100K, 90 to 99K, 80 to 89K, 70 to 79K. Now, these are the averages overall for the state. So like, it's gonna be different for the cities within the state. It's gonna be different for the settings within each state and within each city. So take it with a grain of salt. I am gonna tell y'all that the ranking for settings is, I think, like home health, you're making like the most. Then the skilled nursing facilities, you're making good. Hospitals, you're gonna be making good. And then like clinics, outpatient, and schools, you're gonna be making on the lower end of whatever the average is, okay? So that, just keep all of that in mind when I'm naming the states within the chunk, okay? And I'm naming the states in order. So like the first state I name is gonna be making the highest in the range and then going down in descending order, okay? So starting at above 100K, okay? I think the max was like 106K when I was looking it up, but I'm just gonna chunk them together and say above 100K. We got Washington, then we have New York, then we have Massachusetts, Alaska, then Vermont. All of those states are going to be averaging above 100K for an OT salary, okay? Like I said, not giving specifics for settings or cities or anything like that, just going by state, all right? Let's get into the next numbers. All right, this chunk is gonna be long, so listen up, okay? These are the states that are making 90 to 99K on an average OT salary per state, okay? North Dakota, Oregon, Colorado, Hawaii, Nevada, New Jersey, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Delaware, South Dakota, Virginia, California, Minnesota, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Maryland, New Mexico, Illinois, Maine, and Wyoming. So a pretty good chunk are making over 90K, okay? And depending on where you live, depending on the cost of living, 90K is some good money, okay? All right, next chunk. These states are gonna be making 80K to 89K. Nebraska, Indiana, Connecticut, Ohio, Mississippi, Idaho, Iowa, Missouri, Arizona, Texas, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Montana, Utah, North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, Kansas, Michigan, Kentucky, Louisiana. All right, these states are making, 80 to 89K. A lot of these are southern states, and cost of living in southern states is less. So do with that what you will. Like, you're making a little less, but cost of living is also less. So do with that what you will. All right, and then these last few states are going to be making 70 to 79K. Georgia, Arkansas, West Virginia, Florida. Very short list. So majority of OTs in the US are making from lower end of 80K to 99K, close to 100K. So that chunk is like right there in the middle. So like 85 to 95K is probably the average for the US OT salary. So thanks for your question, Vanessa. I don't know how to pronounce your YouTube name. Thank you for your question. I'm sorry I answered it way late, like 4 months late, but better late than never. All right, y'all, if y'all have any more questions for me, comment down below and maybe I'll answer your question in the next question that need answers. All right, y'all, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.